Welcome back, folks. Appreciate you viewing in. We are on the International Racquetball Federation networks and PanAmSports.com. Gary with Gustavo. We're back for our second broadcast. Congratulations, Montserrat Mejia. 3-1 over Gabriela Martinez. Mejia will play in one of the two semis tomorrow. Gustavo, this match.
Well, this match, similar to the first one, we have a player in María José Vargas, excellent player that has not played much lately. Currently ranked number 12 on the LPRT Tour, and of course Paola ranked number 1 for many years. Vargas coming in to serve. This will be interesting, but what is also interesting is that Paola has not won any of the last 4 LPR Tour events.
In her career, that's very, very strange.
That's a lot. Unusual.
So if she has success in this match, Gustavo, she and her compañera from Mexico will each be in the semifinals tomorrow.
We're all tied up here, 1-1. Paola's very methodical in her serve, in her style of play. She just knows how to execute. Makes very few unforced errors.
I can count on my fingers how many unforced errors she's made in the last decade. Going through a ritual. 10 seconds to serve after Senor Gomez, our principal official, calls the score. She delays quite often. In fact, that's a delay. The first time, he should give her a warning.
Right away to keep this game moving.
Thereafter, it's a referee technical minus a point.
Skipping the ball in. Piso de parte de Paola. Muy inusual.
Folks, to review, the best of 5 sets, each to 11 points. I think he called a screen serve, pantalla. Not sure why, but it's his call. Second serve, it's a fault. One must win by 2 points. We've had 2 overtime matches in the first 5 days, 18-16. Short serve called. Generally speaking, 2 serves in racquetball. An exception would be a non-front wall serve, hit the floor, side wall, ceiling first. Great controlled backhand cross-court pass by Longoria.
Iguales 3 acá.
Early on in game 1. She goes for that short crack, calls it short. Second serve.
Segundo servicio, 3-3.
More conservative second serve. Nick lob, left side. Ball down, great pass into that deep left corner, my friend.
Hard to dig it out underneath our table here. The glass, the lighting, just a tough area to pick up the ball.
Vargas enjoying a 1-point lead, 4-3. I'm guessing, he called a false serve. It'll be second serve.
Se repite.
Not sure why. Maybe he hadn't called the score. I don't know.
No, it was avoidable hold up by Paola and granted a repeat. Se repite.
So that's a point scored. 5.
No fue.
She can ask for a referee timeout to repair and or replace mandatory piece of equipment known as a zapato.
Interesting, Maria Jose asking if that's a timeout against assessed to Mexico, and no, that's not. It's a piece of necessary gear to wear tennis shoes, and apparently the sole of her shoe was coming apart, is what it looked like.
And no dialogue with the coach.
Yep. She has 30 seconds or within reason.
In this case, she has
2 minutes.
2 minutes, up to 2 minutes. If it were a racket or eyewear or a glove, if honored, because a glove is not a mandatory piece of equipment, it would be 30 seconds. So she's come back well within the 2 minute time frame. Now it's a matter of the official to control the flow. Sometimes the player gets in there and starts smacking the ball 10, 12, 15 times. If a referee isn't in control, so be it. Here we go. 5-3. Vargas put down. Great shot. More times than not in the previous matches, people would go cross court with that. She went down that glass, very difficult to pick up.
So Paola just changed one shoe, cambió un campeón nomás, el otro lo dejó puesto.
Reverse pinch with the forehand. That's to the left corner for a right-handed player.
Cuatro sirviendo 6. Buen saque.
Good serve, weak return, put away.
5-6. A ver si. Punto de María José viniendo a servir, entrando a la caja. 7-5.
Different twist that time, Gustavo, on that serve, wraparound serve with the drive. Set up. Two bounces called.
Dos botes. Buen peloteo. Aprendimos otra palabra para rally en inglés. Muy correcto. Gracias, Marcelo Gómez. Costa Rica.
That was a jam serve. It forced Paola into the right side wall. You see her call a timeout. When we return, and we'll take a short break, it'll be 9-5 in favor of Vargas.
So we'll stay here commenting on the delay of game that's taking place from once the serve, the official has called the score. They have 10 seconds, both server and receiver, to get that ball in play.
Correct.
And the receiver can't cause the server to be delayed as part of the rule, but we're counting well over 10 seconds here. And the official, Gomez.
He needs to call the score not inmediatamente, but maybe 3-4 seconds after the previous point has terminated. That way, both players, Vargas as well, can't get away with their ritual of hitting those angles into the front and side walls and then lining up to address the serve.
Now, really the 3 or 4 seconds, that's an unwritten rule because it all depends on the previous rally, if it was a long rally, if the players are sprawled on the floor after the finish of the point. There's factors there.
Correct.
But yeah, as a guideline, I think that's good. As quickly as possible, call the score, get in the box and serve.
So here we are, Vargas 9, Longoria 5, game 1, great serve. Point scored.
Ten serving 5, 10-5, primer punto para set número 1, Vargas. Y se acabó el primero. Vamos a un comercial, regresamos en 2 minutos.
And we're back live. Gary with Gustavo and Pablo. Game 2, Vargas, Argentina, 1 game. Longoria, Mexico, 0. Gustavo.
Impressive first game by Vargas. Totally put Longoria on the defensive the entire match. Forced a lot of unforced errors that are untypical of Paola.
Ball live. Oh, near straight down that right side wall, had her opponent leaning. Point.
1-0, 1-0. Longoria entra a la caja para sacar. A ver qué es lo que cambia Longoria para ser más efectiva. Buen saque, lo retornó Vargas. Otro punto pinch de Longoria en la esquina izquierda. 2-0.
So game 2, the momentum has changed in this early part. Good serves, weak returns, putaways. Back up top. Vargas. Nice splat, backhand, deep court, Gustavo.
Very nice. Didn't want Paola to get too far ahead here in game 2. Coming back in to serve. Now 1-3.
Puntaje rally scoring.
I do like how Longoria just grabs the ball, goes into the service box, and serves.
So our head official, Gomez, called dead ball before the last shot. We'll replay that first serve. 1-3, game 2. First to win 3 sets is the winner and will earn an opportunity in one of the 2 semis. Back wall setup. One of the few unforced errors you're going to see from Longoria.
Yes, yes. Well said, Gary. Very unusual. She's not into her game yet. Seems like she's trying to find that right now. Had the issue with the tennis shoe in game 1. That's why she's wearing 2 different shoes.
Ball up top. Stays up top. Ill-advised shot.
Vargas went for it all.
Tuvo hambre, no?
She went for it all. Wide-eyed.
She was hungry on that one.
She went for the impossible burger.
Buenos dichos, amigo.
Yeah. Good serve, Paola. Opa, contact.
Replay.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. Contact affecting the shot.
Francisco Pacho Gomez, la capital de Colombia. He is our head ref, Bogota.
That time he gave a hinder on that contact. If it happens again, more than likely he will give an avoidable call, point whoever is affected.
So once the rally starts on the second serve and there's a dead ball hinder, folks, it nullifies a previous false serve, so it would revert back to first serve. If the rally has not started, it stays at second serve.
No sé si entendieron eso, lo que están viendo de habla hispana, pero si el peloteo no ha comenzado, punto ahí para Longoria. En el servicio se regresa al servicio que era, en el caso que si fue en el segundo servicio, regresa al segundo servicio, si fue en el primero, regresa al primero, siempre y cuando el peloteo no haya empezado. Vamos,
falta.
5-2. Sigue con su táctica Longoria, a ver cuándo va a cantar demora de juego. Tiene los 10 segundos y obvio que se está pasando. En tenis, como sabrán ustedes, hay una alarma que suena cuando es tiempo de servir. Si no sirvió el jugador, punto o cambio para el otro.
Multiple exchanges there, and Vargas collected herself. Last shot was a rally-ending one with the forehand on the right side wall, so she earns a serve and a point, folks.
Yo creo que en un momento vamos a llegar a tener algo así como tienen en tenis, que va a sonar una alarma cuando empieza el marcador, los 10 segundos. Para que no sea tan sujeto al conteo del árbitro.
Maria saying that they converged and she should be entitled to a hinder. She's not going to get that call from Gomez.
What do you think on that, Gary? You think
she put herself in a predicament, and no call was the right call, in my opinion. And you agree with me, is that correct?
I do.
We don't always agree, but we're agreeing on this one.
Yeah, I think she did put herself in that predicament. She was not going to get to that ball.
So we resume play. Longoria, having been on the receiving end of a 11-5 first game, now finds herself leading 6-3.
Acá estamos en la ciudad de Guatemala, 34avo Panamericanos, antes llamado Torneo de las Américas. Calificatorios para los Panamericanos, octubre, Santiago, Chile. Segundo servicio.
Lobo Nick. Nick lob. That's called a backhand deep court near side pinch with the backhand, left side. Vargas earns a point and the serve, 4-6. Game number 2.
Buen saque.
Great pass.
Buen saque en el sentido que a Longoria la pone a la defensiva, pero esa vez pudo retornar la bola, la línea del vidrio, no llegó Vargas. 7-4.
Great
Buen
serve.
saque.
Inside out swing. Positioned herself close to the left side wall and comes right. We have a timeout. We will be back. We'll go to commercial break.
Vamos a un comercial, regresamos en un minuto.
Rise and shine, Colorado. Celebrate the 46th annual Colorado Springs Labor Day Liftoff in Memorial Park, September 3rd through the 5th. It's the most colorful weekend of the year. Don't miss the mass balloon ascensions, balloon glows, beer garden, live entertainment, kids zone, and a new 5K race. For event details, volunteer opportunities, and pre-event parking sales, visit LaborDayLiftoff.com.
Welcome back, everyone. Gary Mazeroff, Gustavo Farel. We are the principals here in the broadcast booth. You're watching the second of 4 women's quarterfinals. You'll see 2 of them. 2 of them will have already been played, but this is the second on the broadcast. Mejia from Mexico defeated Martinez from Guatemala 3-1. Longoria from Mexico finds herself with a 1-game deficit here against Vargas from Argentina. Gustavo.
Pero va ganando 8-4 en este segundo set. Eso, como dicen los argentinos, un tronco.
Tronco. Cualquiera es un punto, ¿no?
A crack. Qué lindo tiro, ¿eh? Lo tomó en el aire, a la esquina izquierda. Muy buen control de la raqueta.
Ball's up. So María José raised her hand asking for a hander, honored by our principal referee Gomez. Second serve, first serve. Reverse.
Otra vez.
Tronco.
Otra vez. ¿Qué le puedes hacer?
Game point number 1.
Muy buen ángulo por parte de Longoria. Ya va el segundo tronquito.
Game point number 1 in game 2 for Longoria. Put things into perspective. Vargas needs to get 5 more points in succession to force overtime, which he did not do. When we return from the break, it'll be 1 game apiece. Both games in favor of the winner, 11-5.
Regresamos en unos 2 minutos.
8 señales en vivo
y en simultáneo
solo por Panam Sport Channel.
We're back, folks. Gary Mazeroff, Gustavo Farel, Pablo Fajre. We're here, hopefully for your viewing and listening enjoyment. 34th edition of the Pan Am Racquetball Championships. You're on the International Racquetball Federation Networks and PanAmSports.com. This is game 3. We're tied at 1. Longoria, Mexico, serving to Vargas, Argentina.
Longoria raising her hand, asking for an encroachment call, saying pay attention to the dashed line. No matter. No appeal available here. Nobody to appeal to but her opponent.
That's impressive. Deep court. Return a serve kill. 1-1. Game 3.
We will have lines, video assist review starting in the semis. That would be tomorrow for the open matches.
So that was an invasion, encroachment in English, by the receiver. Point scored for the server. He or she must wait till the ball bounces to enter the zone or crosses the plane of that 5-foot line, the broken red line.
The safety line. And her foot was on the hashed line before the ball came and hit the ground.
El momento ha cambiado, señor.
Yes, sir. La inercia. The momentum has changed.
Speaking of inertia, welcomes Luke St. Ange to our broadcast. Keith Calkins.
Paola yelling at herself.
Animo, animo.
She had that corner in mind, not able to snap the wrist and get it over there, bringing the score to 2-3.
Ball down.
Tough.
Kill shot.
Vargas 3-3.
So our scoreboard reflects 3-3. We have a delay on the up top scoreboard, folks, FYI. She runs around her backhand to take a forehand return. Ball live, set up. Wide angle winner. Wide angle, folks. The third of the 3 basic passing shots. It's the most difficult of the 3. Front wall, it'll veer off one of the 2 side walls, usually beyond the mid-court area, and die deep court. That's a ceiling ball, number 1 of the defensive shots.
They have not been hitting many pinch shots. That was one splat that did not, Vargas didn't see it till it was too late. Iguales 4.
Ceiling ball clears the server. Oh, nice. Rally ending offensive shot called a kill into the right corner. So again, with rally scoring, Vargas earns the serve and a point, Gustavo.
That is correct, making this much more exciting for all. Yeah, we're following what the referee says, and I'm just seeing 5-4 Vargas.
So Paola is questioning the score. According to the broadcast booth, it's accurate. The official scorecard is the one he's writing on. He being Gomez, the official, or the head official. Because if the computer goes down, we're at a loss. We have to have a backup. Good get. Ball up top. Ball up top again. There's that advanced offensive shot called a splat with the backhand. Side wall, front wall, takes 2 bounces up front.
Excelente peloteo ahí. Great rally, both players. Paola gaining the point, the tie at 5-5, coming in to serve.
I think for this match, Gustavo, Paola is coached by her brother, Christian. Vargas, statement forehand, rally ending shot. Her coach is the iconic coach from Argentina, Senor Quadri.
Actually, I believe Danny Maggi is.
Oh, he took over. Oh, that's correct. Thank you.
I think,
Quadri is on the adjoining court.
That is correct. He's coaching Mendes.
Good call, my friend.
We all make mistakes. Nice. Buen peloteo. Punto. Longoria.
Animated Longoria. Ánimo.
Le pega duro, digo, esta chica Vargas le pega bien duro.
A lot of pressure here to get to that medal round for both players. Oh my. Not a bad serve, better return.
Impresionante. La recta. Pared derecha. Ni chance de llegar, Paola.
Talk about impressive returns. She crossed over with her right foot, took the ball off the short hop, put it away.
Igual del otro lado, Paola demostrando por qué es la campeona, la número 1. Vamos a quedarnos acá. Lo que sigue va a ser hombres, singles, cuarto final. Andrés Acuña, Costa Rica. Carlos Keller, Bolivia. Gran partido.
Gran partido.
Que sigue después de este.
So while we anticipate two ladies finishing up game 3, let's talk a little bit about the sport for our beginners. Racquetball started in 1949. Came after handball and paddleball. Paddleball started in 1930. So it can be played indoor and outdoor, 1 wall all the way to 4 walls. The 1 and 2 and 3 wall versions are outdoor. So here we are. The ball is about 57 centimeters. It's elastic. It's requirement to wear eyewear, protective eyewear. We'll come back.
Well said, Gary. Gals are back on the court after that timeout. And only timeout for Longoria 7-7. Perdón, for Vargas.
So we call that tiempo vacío from Vargas, empty timeout. Comes back in. She's used her 1 timeout and her opponent scores a point. 8-7.
Bien enfocada Longoria con su saque, segundo servicio a la derecha.
Textbook, Gustavo. The half, almost an overhead, pushing a half lob down that right side, enticing her opponent to hit an offensive shot, a low percentage shot, which she did, and set Paola up for a rally-ending shot.
Great serve.
El momento ha cambiado in favor of Longoria.
La inercia ha
So it's
cambiado.
Game
Momentum.
point number 1 here in game 3, 10-7. Gomez calls that short.
Segundo servicio.
Ill-advised shot by Longoria set Vargas up for a rally-ending shot, so its score has converged to 8-10. First to 11, win by 2.
Corto, segundo servicio. Globito a mano derecha.
Impresionante, sir.
Sí, muy bien, muy bien.
So, game point from the receiving end. Longoria takes that globo, that lob off the short hop, and hits a cross-court winner. When we return, Longoria will have 2 games and Vargas 1.
Vamos a un comercial, regresamos en 2 minutos.
Y la salida doble con dos.
Back live, folks. Gary and Gustavo, we're here at Court Central in Guatemala City. Women's quarterfinal singles. Vargas, Argentina. Longoria, Mexico. Longoria enjoys a 2-1 lead in sets, and she scores the first point in the 4th set, Gustavo.
Pressure's on Vargas now. She doesn't want to get behind early in this 4th game.
Different twist on the footwork protocol from Longoria that time. Kind of shuffled into that serve. Didn't make any difference. The nuances of the game, the nichos, the little things that add up, especially from a coaching standpoint.
Longoria wanted to step in and cut that off, but she was a little bit too far back. Unfortunately, she set Vargas up, who rolled it out with that strong forehand.
Good start here in game 4 for Vargas. Comes left, comes up short.
Legal serve, her foot is on the line. So the service line.
Half lob at the backhand down the left side wall. Very nice. But great return to serve by Longoria.
2-2.
Did the same thing, but goes with the reverse that time. Set up. Ball live. Outright winner along that vidrio left side.
La está viendo Longoria y después usó el cuerpo para tapar la pelota que pegó al lado izquierdo de la cancha, al lado del vidrio. Muy buen tiro de parte de Paola.
Ball up top. Oh, nice. Paola moving left. María José Vargas cross court with the backhand. Outright winner. Earns a serve and a point, 3-3.
Iguales 3. 10 segundos para servir.
Pacho Gomez, Francisco Pacho Gomez, head ref, calls it short, second serve. Ball live. Skip, unforced error.
Error no forzado de parte de Paola. Ventaja marcador ahora Vargas.
Setup, oh, okay, that's called a court hinder. Hinder de la cancha, repite.
Se
First
juega de
serve.
vuelta, primer servicio.
Great clear by Longoria. She was pressured, but she had the wherewithal to get that ball deep court. Irretrievable by her opponent, so we have another tie.
Vargas enjoying a laugh with her coach. I'm not sure what they were laughing about. She's a little frustrated with that. Excellent shot by.
Speaking of excellent shots, what a great serve.
Yep.
Reverse. Tronco.
Tronco en la esquina. No tanto un tronco, pero salió de la pared de una forma no esperada.
Just a great pass, controlled pass. Didn't overhit the ball. Ball took the second bounce right in front of us, Gustavo.
Exactly, well said. Yep. You overhit, it comes off the back wall.
So Paola was down 3-4. Now it's 6-4 in her favor. She's found a serve that's working.
Error no forzado de nuevo de Longoria. Suerte para Vargas. Se mantiene en este cuarto set.
Nice. Get back to an empate.
Bien jugado por parte de Vargas. 6-6.
Not an impossible burger, but an empate, a tie. Another skip.
Yo vi falta de pie ahí de Vargas. I saw a foot fault on Vargas' part, not called by the referee. Missed.
Muy difícil.
Muy difícil ver, pero ventaja ahora Argentina 7-6.
Vargas, left side. Reverse pinch with the forehand winner. Will we get a timeout from Longoria? And the answer is yes. We'll stay here, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the IRF Networks and the PanAmSports.com channel. Gary, Gustavo. To our right is our producer, Pablo. So let's continue to discuss the game for you people that are new. Racquetball. We talked about equipment. Obviously, you have to have a racket, otherwise it becomes handball. You got the ball, and you have to have on the racket a safety cord.
We call that a tether, a safety cord.
Safety cord, tether, or wrist thong in English. You get the black gearbox racquetball, about 57 centimeters in circumference. You get a pair of eyewear, protective eyewear, which is mandatory. Don't take anything for granted, and it doesn't mean just because you're a great player you're not going to get hit. Many elite players have got hit in the eye and they've sustained injuries. We'll talk more with another break. We're back. Game 3.
Vamos a la cancha.
Vargas 8, Longoria 6. Vargas has a 1-game deficit. She has 1 and Longoria 2. Ball live. Oh my, another unforced error. Un tiempo vacío for Longoria.
Muy
Empty timeout.
inusual. Tenía la cancha en el frente. El error ahí sí fue por directo de parte de...
Quite frankly, Gustavo, I think most people in the audience want to see a fifth game.
I am continuing to see foot faults on Vargas' part, not being called. I think that one was well over the service red line.
So it's game point number 1 here in game 4 for Vargas. Called short on that serve, second serve.
Second serve, segundo servicio.
Half lob, loose. It cost her that time.
Un tiro
Little floja.
flojo. El tiro fue flojo.
So second game point for the receiver here. 7 serving 10. Make that 8-10. That's a straight up, straight down ball. Illegal shot.
Didn't make the front wall.
Pressure now on Vargas. Let's see if she attacks. But because of the location of the serve, she can't attack it. Oh, nice. Ball live. Ball down. Folks.
Fantastic.
Folks, what a treat. Fifth game coming up. Let's see who has the option to serve.
We are all tied up.
And the answer is
Flip a coin.
sorteo. Whoever wins the sorteo, the toss of the coin, has a choice. And quite frankly, we wouldn't be surprised if some player says, I'd rather receive the serve. Remember, it's rally scoring.
I still think the advantage remains with the person serving because you have an offensive shot you can turn into a quick point by cracking the ball.
Yeah, you have two opportunities. You want to hit the short crack. You want to hit some other type of ace. And if you're not successful, be short, and you get a second serve. Well put. So we're going to stay here, talk about Guatemala, the tournament, upcoming events. So Guatemala City, Gustavo.
We have here the most populous city in Central America. Actually, the most populous country in Central America, 17 million plus people. 1 million here in the city and then some. Beautiful, the host city here has been fantastic, wonderful restaurants, the hotel, the people, the staff, the people at the venue here, the venue we are enjoying and will enjoy for many years to come. Minutes from the international airport. The hotel is 10 minutes from both the airport and the club itself.
Hotel, if I could intervene, Hotel Clarion is our host hotel for most of the out-of-country players. And Dichos del Día, each day, the words of the day are?
Para servirle.
They're here to serve us.
And they really mean that. They are very service-oriented, and we've enjoyed all the restaurants that are all walking distance, many of which are walking distance from the hotel. Very safe areas to be in at night, and have enjoyed lots of tourism here. We're going back to the court.
So Gomez, I should say, I'm sorry, Pacho Gomez from the capital of Colombia, Bogota. He tossed the coin.
Looks like Longoria.
She won the toss. She has a choice to serve or receive. She's electing to serve. Again, fifth set, similar to the first 4 sets. First 1 to 11 win by 2. Rally scoring, 1 timeout available. Once Gomez calls the score, each player has 10 seconds to do what they're supposed to do, Gustavo.
And here we go. Set número 5 y se acaba acá. 0-0.
Ball live. Oh, nice.
Lindo splat.
Advanced shot, for
Dos
these
paredes.
elite players. As Gustavo said, right side splat winner. Speaking of winners, Gustavo, that's called an ace serve.
Excelente, 2-0.
Irretrievable along that deep corner glass. Great start for Maria Jose here.
Jam serve. Good choice of serve, I would say. That was
Absolutely. She went with a jam, which forced Paola to show some of her ballet skills.
If I could point out, she's saying keep an eye on her foot faults, which I have commented regularly on the last game.
So Danny Maggi, as you said, acting as the coach now, is making sure that the score is accurate. We have 3-0 in favor of Vargas,
Yes.
the lady playing for Argentina. Wow. That ball kissed the glass. Got enough racket on that ball and rolled it out. This is not what the crowd expected, Gustavo.
Well, obviously, Paola, whatever court she walks on, whoever she's playing, is always expected to win. And everybody's gunning for her. Long serve. That was a
Faux pas.
That would be French.
And we have a group from French Canada, if you will, Quebec province. Many of the players. Faux pas. Ball live. Great serve by Paola. Oh my. Un regalo, a gift. Pressure mounting.
Sí, ahí sí que error no forzado. Sola le erró. 5-1. Corto.
First to
Segundo
11,
servicio.
win by 2.
Globo. Nick. La pared o el vidrio izquierdo.
Another ceiling return. Wow. So folks, what Maria Jose did 3 consecutive times was she neutralized the overheads from Paola, and the last one was a wallpaper. Paola could not negotiate a shot. Bottom line, timeout, Mexico. When we return, Vargas will be serving 6, Longoria 1.
Regresamos en un minuto.
Back live from Guatemala City, Gary, Gustavo, and Pablo. We're here at the Capitol, the great venue. Vargas serving to Longoria. Game 5, tiebreak. Vargas ahead 6-1.
6-1. Inesperado, pero aquí estamos. Buen saque. Globo. Paola no se deja vencer. La campeona.
Valuable timeout by Paola. She doesn't have any left.
2 sirviendo 6. Va a seguir con un saque globo. No. Sacada a la mano derecha.
Ball live. No
Bien
call.
agarrado.
No call. Paola anticipated that splat. Was right on it.
She set that up for herself.
So,
Well read.
timeout and 2 points consecutively from Longoria. It's now 3-6. Not much you can say, Gustavo, except wow.
Wow. That's right. 7-3. Ese tiro a la derecha de Vargas. Excelente.
Ball up top. Great forcing shots from both sides. Bottom line is Vargas cashed in on that last sidewall front wall combo for a point.
Notice that they're swinging harder. The both of them are.
Vargas inching closer to this.
Ball's coming
win.
off the back wall.
Oh my. Body language has changed in favor of Vargas here. Paola does not have another resource, also known as a timeout in this game. 2 points from
Usando
winning.
sus 10 segundos, dándole la espalda al jugador sacando.
Talked about the pace of the ball coming a little bit faster. The feet are moving a little bit quicker as well. So Paola puts a stop to that, stops the bleeding, if you will. 4-9. She's got a pretty big hill to climb.
Yes, she does. But if anybody can do it, she can.
Absolutely. Let's put things into perspective. She needs to tie it at 9 or tie it at 10 to force an overtime. Great serve. Fault serve. Falta de pie.
Correcto.
Front foot fault. Ball cleared, as Gustavo said earlier. The foot must clear that front service line, and it did, in the opinion of the referee. So Maria Jose is saying we had a convergence, we actually had contact. No call by Gomez, point Longoria.
I think it was a
Inadvertent.
good call. Looking over to her coach and teammate, Méndez.
5-9.
5-9.
Ball up. Oh, Paola. Off her right foot, tried to snap across court, which she did, but put it into the floor. Folks, match point number 1 here in game 5, Vargas.
Punto para partido.
Second serve, what's she going to do? Neck lob with the forehand? Half lob with the forehand. Setup. Guess what, folks? Maria Jose Vargas representing Argentina. 3-2 over perennial champ Paola Longoria. Maria Jose will earn a spot in one of the 2 semis, and I'm confident it's against, well, we'll see. I think her compañera Méndez won her quarter as well.
She did.
Wow.
I'm excited for them. The whole Argentinian team. They should be proud of Maria Jose Vargas, and of course of Natalia Méndez. I think that's a fantastic win, Gary.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Game 4, as I saw it, was the turning point, and I think Paola knew that. She knew she had to get this match in that 4th game.
I agree with you.
The tide turned right middle of that 4th game where Vargas came back, and
she maintained the momentum, inertia, as you call it, inertia, into game 5. Really, Paola was never in that tiebreak, and as we said, she had a huge hill to climb if she wanted to get back into that game. Kudos to both players. Congratulations. And Vargas moves onward. She'll also be playing doubles with Mendez today.
Felicitaciones, María José Vargas de Argentina. Pasa ahora a las semifinales que se jugarán acá en el mismo complejo de Racket, aquí en la ciudad de Guatemala. Gary Mazarrov, Gustavo Farel. Regresamos en 10 minutos para el partido de Andrés Acuña, Costa Rica contra Carlos Keller, Bolivia.
Gracias.